All right, so in this video, I'm going to put some finishing touches on the template class demo that we've been working on over the last 3-4 videos. And my idea here is to combine this earlier self-portrait sketch with what I've set up with my eyeball class template. And I think we can have some fun with sort of adding some additional body parts to my portrait here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy all of the code that is making the shapes that I'm using to draw my portrait. And I'm being careful to only get that code. I don't want to accidentally get any of the curly brackets, for example. I don't want to, select everything because remember, your sketch can only have one setup function and one draw function, and we've already got that in our other examples. So I'm just going to copy this. Let's come back to my sketch here. This is what we wound up with, where we used an array to be able to just use the mouse pressed event function to add more of these eyeball objects. So my goal here is to get that self-portrait in the background and draw some eyeballs on top of it. And so rather than paste this all into the draw block, I'm going to make a function that will draw myself. That'll keep my code nice and clean. And just make things a little bit easier to manage. So I'm making this function keyword. I'm giving it a name. I don't think I'll take in any parameters here. So I can just do my open and close parentheses, open and close curly brackets, and then inside that block, paste in all of the code that is going to draw that self-portrait. While I'm at it here, I'm going to change the size of my sketch canvas. Make it something a little bit more appropriate to run on a mobile device. And then in draw, you can just call that draw me function. And so this is kind of one of the goals of programming in general, but especially when we're working with object-oriented programming, is that our draw block especially should contain a nice concise description of what the sketch is doing. So I can see here, I'm drawing the self-portrait, I'm looping through each of the eye instances that happen to be on screen. And I can see I need to adjust some styling stuff, but I like where this is going. So I think what's happening is I've got stroke weight settings and stroke color settings that are being inherited from this call to the draw me function. So this is where we need to just start doing some kind of mental shuffling to remember where each of these settings lives and where we can set controls. So basically, I want to make sure that I'm setting a stroke color for this ellipse. So I'll set a stroke of 0. And I can't decide whether I like that fat stroke weight or not. I think I kind of do, but maybe not quite that fat. So let's say stroke weight. Let's say 3. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, that is looking pretty good. Let's see, I think also I want to make sure that I'm setting no stroke for the pupil. All right, we're looking real good here. The last thing that I want to set is I want to get rid of the eyes that are in my self-portrait because we'll be drawing our own eyes with our weird eyeball objects. So I'm just going to find those parts in the code and I can comment all of those out. Awesome. I love this. Okay. And obviously, there's no real limit to the eyeballs that I can draw all over this. And I think it's hilarious. Okay. So that is my demo for using object oriented programming.